That's me, Anthony, star of the basketball team, and always cool and laid back. Except this year, my English grade is slipping, so I have a new tutor named Leah, who I guess is pretty nice, but also the halls are full of bullies. There's this girl I really want to talk to, but can't find the right words, and middle school is like a floodgate of feelings, and I just don't know what to do.
Hi, Terry. Good morning. Jeff in Las Vegas.
Hi, Jeff. Nice to see you. Thanks for
Nice
having me on.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me on and having you talk about Always Anthony, your new book. It's the 8th book in the Emmy and Friends series. How are the characters are handling Lakefront Middle School in your latest book?
A little dicey at first, but hopefully they get the hang of it. I have two characters who develop an unlikely friendship, so that's kind of cool. But then, unfortunately, they witness a pretty bad bullying incident, and so that kind of how they react kind of determines the course of their friendship going forward. So, a little bit of an instability at first.
Well, you deal with bullies front and center in this book, and I had bullies in the 6th grade. I'm telling you, it was a terrible experience. I'm Generation X, so nothing ever changes. But what happens to Anthony when he witnesses bullies at school? I mean, what is he confronted with?
Right. Well, that's his dilemma because one of the bullies happens to be a teammate of his. And so that kind of, gives him pause because he's not sure if he should tell on him. He's not, he knows he would get repercussions from the basketball team if that happens. So it's sort of a test of, does he do the right thing? Does he not? And then he also witnesses it with his new friend Leah, and she's been bullied before, so her reaction is a little bit different than his. So how this all plays out, well, you'll see in the book.
And your story is told from the point of view of Anthony and Leah. Does this really connect well with your readers, that style?
It seems to. I get a lot of positive feedback about that, and I think it's a little bit unique too because not only is it from both of their viewpoints, but stylistically, artistically, their chapters are different as well. Anthony's chapters are told as an illustrated novel, so there's more text and then little illustrations throughout. And then Leah's chapters are told as a graphic novel. So it really differentiates the two characters and hopefully sets them apart a bit.
And now not only the author, but the illustrator as well. Why did you decide to illustrate the series yourself?
Oh, well, I couldn't not. I was trained as an artist and an illustrator. It's all I've done my whole life. And before this, I was actually a cartoonist. So I've always dealt with words and pictures, and I absolutely love the marriage of the two. So it just feels very naturally for me to tell a story that way.
So are you active on social media? Do you hear feedback from your fans? Do you connect with them?
I connect more with their parents, I think. I'm on social media, but a little bit more limited. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. I'm sort of keeping away from TikTok because I feel like that would be a complete time suck for me, and I wouldn't be able to get anything done. But yeah, I'm definitely out there. I also try and just distance myself a little bit, but I try and, promote the books as well as I can while I am out there.
Well, they always claim to write what you know about. Did you encounter bullying when you were growing up?
Thank goodness I really didn't experience it myself, but I've witnessed it. I probably have dealt with more emotional bullying, and I've approached that in some of my other books as well. I've approached ghosting and exclusion and things like that. I have two daughters who have dealt with that kind of stuff too. I don't think they ever dealt with outright physical bullying, but it's something that is so universal. And unfortunately, I think especially for boys. And I knew it was something I wanted to cover this time. It wasn't something I've ever really dealt with before in my books. So a little bit new. I had to do a little bit of research and reading, but hopefully it came through okay.
And are you planning any kind of book tour this summer to go out and meet your fans in person?
Yeah, actually, I'm in the middle of it right now. I'm home for about 2 days. I just came off of a week of touring, and I'm about to take off again. Heading to Boston in 2 days, and going to Vancouver and a few other cities, I think, in the near future. But it's a lot of fun. It's really great to engage with kids. I do a lot of school visits, things like that. So it's wonderful.
Well, Terri, congratulations. Always Anthony in bookstores now and also wherever books are sold. And it's an important topic because grammar school and middle school, I had bullies. And I mean, you could make a movie of the week kind of bullies out of them, So they never, I know, they never left me. I tell you this much. But I think it's an important issue that kids need to deal with. And this is a great way to connect with them. So thank you so much for your time today. And let's talk again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.